Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. We've got Orlando facing the Golden State Warriors. A look at the Magic starting group. Hardaway is out there with Anderson. Then there's Grant. Then there's Royal. And it's Shaq in at the center, filling out the middle.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
You're right, Clark. That's exactly what you would want, to establish that presence down low early in the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's Hardaway. The Warriors pull it in. And Thompson kicks to Barnes.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
Curry brings the double. Shaq with the screen. Curry against Anderson. And Curry pulls it down.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Good.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Golden State on D. 4-point game. Hardaway kicks to Anderson. Curry brings the double. Shaq in the high post. And it's Hardaway atop the key. It's good from the top of the key.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Outside Curry. From deep three-point range, another three for Golden State.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And Anderson kicks to Hardaway. Back to Anderson. Launches it. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So it's Orlando now. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic head coach and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now Hardaway after the missed three from Stephen Curry. That is good.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
From deep. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And he gets it to go.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's the three. Another miss by Curry. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Hardaway. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Anderson outside. And Barnes comes to help. Anderson passes to O'Neal to the wing right side. Anderson outside. Hardaway for three. That doesn't go either for Hardaway.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
That's good. Thompson's got his first 2 points.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Magic trail by 3. Dishes it to O'Neal. Here's the screen. The shot misses. So Golden State will take it the other way. It's Curry outside. Grant gets the rebound. 1:49 left to play here in the first. Anderson. A beautiful pass. Penny to set it up.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played. You envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Mazzilli comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Turner's checked in for Grant. Scott comes in for Roy. Bowie, he's checked in for Anderson. Shaw subbed in for Hardaway. Here's Curry. Magic knocking down the tray. And again, no good by Golden State. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Here's Iguodala. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Warriors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And he makes the first. And Orlando making a change here. Rollins is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here is Shaw. 1:05 left to play in the first. Rollins with a screen on Curry. Scott with the ball. Barbosa picks him up. Here's Shaw. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Golden State's ball. From 17 feet out. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Barbosa. Here is Shaw. On the wing, Scott. Fires for 3. Can't hit. The Warriors go the other way. Here's Curry with the 3. And the shot is good. Curry's got 11 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Magic shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one. Rollins hits them both. .27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Iguodala kicks to Curry. And now Orlando on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
1 second left. Again, Golden State. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Warriors lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stance-wise?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Warriors leading by 3 on the court for Orlando. They've got Royal. Anderson is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Grant, and it's Rollins in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you. There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
No clue to where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Shaq's checked in for Orlando. The Magic trail by 3. And here is Hardaway. Curry brings the double. The pass to Royal. He feeds it to O'Neal. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now here's Curry. He's got 13. Shots good by Iguodala. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Hardaway dishes to Anderson. Royal. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half. 3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Now here's Anderson. Back to Hardaway. Screen by Grant. Off the screen. Penny to Shaq. How many times have we seen that?
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Nice back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. There was one thing he stressed above everything else, and that was getting the ball into the low post. That is where their points can and should be coming from in his mind. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Knocked loose. The dish now to Barnes. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Green. Thompson in the corner. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Shaq with the screen. There's the feed to Anderson. Anderson buries it from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Timeout called the Warriors.
So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough, contested shots. If I'm coaching, I might sit him down for a minute.
Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. And the change for the Magic. Scott's checked in. The shot by Curry, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul. Shaw's checked in for Anderson. Here is Shaw. Shaq with the screen. Here's Grant. And it falls over the rim and in. Now it's a 6-point Magic lead.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
Green inside the three-point line, and the Warriors miss again. Here's Scott. Great D that time from Curry. And here are the Warriors now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first half. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Now Hardaway after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. That one on Thompson.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there, Greg, to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagram.
And Orlando making a change here. Turner's checked in.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, I think that may be their ticket out of the hole. Look for even more of those quick hitters.
And it's sent back by Bogut. Scott, good.
They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
And making a point of getting in there and vying for missed shots.
Here's Curry with the 3. Scott pulls it in.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Shaw passes to Turner, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now an 8-point Orlando lead.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Thompson misses.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Another miss by Curry.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Shaw. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Curry.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten?